Hi there, I'm Todd Ceisner, Associate Publisher of In-Fisherman magazine. I'm happy to be joined by Major League Fishing pro angler Ott Defoe from his garage in Blaine, Tennessee. Ott, as many know, is the 2019 Bassmaster Classic champion and the winner of the 2020 Bass Pro Tour event at Lake Fork and Lake Athens down in Texas from earlier this spring. He likes to build and mess with baits and take them apart, put them back together, and put his own twist on them. And that leads perfectly into what you're going to introduce here today, Ott, which is the OG Slim 6 built by Rapala. So I'm going to turn it over to you here. Tell us about the genesis behind this new hard bait.
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that, honestly, I've worked on for a while with Rapala. It looks pretty similar to a bait style that Rapala had out there a few years ago, had for quite a while, and was a decent bait. But when I fished that one, I knew I could make it a little bit better. And I actually worked on it in my garage. I would take the lip out of that bait. I would change it. I would put a different one in it. I would put a different line tie, just move those positions around. And it really made an outstanding bait. And honestly, the very first one of these that I made with this style lip in it and everything about it, it was this one, to be the exact one, was the first one. And a buddy of mine and I were up on Cherokee Lake fishing, and it was like a December tournament or something. He tied it on. He made the very first cast with that bait and caught a 3-pounder on it. So the very beginning of this bait was that the first cast resulted in a 3-pounder on the very first prototype that was ever made. So
usually that's a curse, isn't it?
Man, people say that about a first cast. I don't. I want to catch them my first cast, my last cast, and every cast in between. Is what I want to do. But I definitely don't think it was for this bait. But that's where it came from. Circuit board lip, flat-sided balsa wood bait. Man, that everything about that screams East Tennessee.
Well, we're going to leave you to your garage to go tinker with whatever else you have to work on here today. But we want to thank you for joining us on the ICAST New Fishing Gear Guide. We're super excited to see the Rapala OG Slim 6.
Thank you very much, Todd. Appreciate being on here.